Space program initiated. Access granted.
Nowhere near reaching the city. impossible. There's no way they're reaching the city. I see anyone, especially in awe, not taking any chances.
Sleeping. Out of here. I can't believe.
You want Praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers.
I might be interested.
They sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something. You want anything else?
I'll be on my way.
That's it. Big spender. How much do you want to spend this time, eh? Get out of here, then.
I have everything I need.
Fuck off, then. Next time, maybe not fuck off.
Spory audu. Svět je půl nohama.
After riots in the Santo Cruz threatened to spill over. Masses fragmented in reaction to the sudden, unexpected death of Talon's brother. The riots have many people fearing the world, that a repeat of the odd incident may be at hand. Many citizens are now demanding that the United Nations Security Council expedite their decision on resolution
Policajtům jde jen o
3507,
moc.
the human
Viděl
restoration.
jsem, jak nějaký sráč vytáhnul svou ženu ven za pačest.
Or downgraded augmentations, making mechanically augmented people safe again. This is a lesson to some who take life, Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting.
initiated. Access granted.
We got it wrong, Adam. Brown's financial prospects aren't as rosy as we thought. He stands to lose trillions if the Human Restoration Act passes.
That doesn't make any sense. Millions of displaced Augs will flock to Rabia.
And the city can't support them. Brown's been selling investors a pumped-up dream. The corporate city-state where like-minded individuals govern themselves while investors reap the profits.
Kinda goes against the idea of a one-world government.
Yeah, and if it fails, so does Brown, the Santo Group, and anyone else standing in the Illuminati.
So they want to kill a competing dream and get rid of their augmented problem in one fell swoop.
And unlike Rucker, he's got the money.
What about the orchid sample I gave you? Marchenko's smuggling more of it into London. Were you able to analyze it?
That's some pretty sick shit, man. Far...
It was. The way it hit him, it looked like his...
The orchid's an og killer? How did you survive it?
I suspect it's an everyone killer. But something in my DNA must be resistant to it.
No neuropazine dependency? Jesus, how's life at the top, man? You gotta be... Darknet posted pictures of Rucker's corpse.
I'd better warn Miller.
I can take care of myself. But when the task force hits London, keep me...
Miller, it's Jensen. Is McCready still working on that plan for London? Because there's another variable to consider.
You can brief him yourself at TF-29's airfield. We're mobilizing.
Copy that. How do I get there?
Damn curfew's still in effect. So if you can get to Chicane's place, he'll fly you to it. Miller out.
Adam, good. We need to talk, son.
What's going on, Seraph? Why the secure vidcall number?
I looked into Facility 451. It was a processing clinic, one of dozens set up after the incident to help augmented people recover. It was supposed to be places to heal, but they were run...
And?
And I don't think you got your new augs there. You said rescue teams dumped you in that clinic shortly after Panchaea collapsed.
They said I was a John Doe. Nobody knew who I was.
It wouldn't have been hard to find out. Your augmentations have serial numbers. Or at least the ones I had installed into Adam Jensen did.
Are you suggesting all my Augs are new? Even the ones you gave me?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you, all the Augs we ever installed had registry codes, and they're not hard to trace.
I know my Augs, Seraph. It took 2 years for my body to get used to them, to unlock all their potential.
2 years? Really, Adam? One of which you don't remember because you were allegedly in a coma in Alaska. Look, son, all I'm saying is it wouldn't have been hard to identify you, but for some reason, that never happened.
Why are you so sure I didn't get these Augs in Alaska? Orloff was there. I spoke with him.
You said he was using an alias, McFadden. I looked into it. Casper McFadden didn't exist until the day you regained consciousness, which was 1 month before you escaped the facility.
Okay, so where was Orloff?
Not in Alaska. He was with Tai Young Medical for a while, and in the...
So what does that prove? Orloff is McFadden, and McFadden is Orloff.
Except for the Augs which Orloff designed and nobody else knows how to install, let alone make compatible with a competing system.
What are you trying to tell me, Seraph?
I'm sorry, Adam. There's not much more I can say. There's some conclusions you have to make for yourself. All I know is the deeper I dig, the more questions I have. Orloff might have had answers, but as soon as you found out he was in Prague, that he'd been visiting Prague periodically ever since you started working with TF-29's division there, somebody killed him. You tell me what it all means.
I can't. Not yet.
Well, if you ever do find out, give me a call. Until then, take care of yourself, Adam. Be careful.
Thanks for the help, Seraph.
I will try to find you a little something. I promise.
Bops are liable to shoot anyone.
Yes? What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know.
Sure, here you go. These are tough times.
You understand.
The neuropazine isn't even... I'm glad I could...
Listen, I can't let you leave with...
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Like you said...
Let's see those odds and ends.
You can't go wrong with that.
I'm good for now.
As you wish.
Hey, Camo. Better not be dead.
Tall, dark, and augmented. Welcome to the underground. I owe you an apology for hacking your info link.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
You're Little K, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided some... We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek. Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police.
He must have known the risks. So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base. We could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance, then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a...
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh.
This isn't what I call laying low.
They already got Kay. Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win. And...
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. Running our little home away from home. Our so...
Yeah, when we first met, I called you pamphleteers.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphlet...
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
Fine, I'll get them out.
Yes. By the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, takes them across the plaza to the Ineda cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a Pika's newsroom.
It is you, again.
Too many people. They'll have to borrow more truck.
Edward Braun. Thought we activated your permit.
You did. Whatever you did was enough to fool them.
Doesn't seem to have done you much good.
It kept me out of Golem. I wouldn't have made it this far if it wasn't for you.
Warsaw didn't have drones.
I remember them going into people's homes, accused...
So you slipped away, went underground. How'd you know to come here?
I heard a message on the radio. They were...
I'm sorry it came to this, Edward.
It's not about me anymore. I am...
Good luck, Edward. Milena, you didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
I know. But trouble is, I've got to tell...
The permits aren't enough for police anymore, forged or real.
In Prague, maybe. But it turned...
Never works, I'd say.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Super Commando Man. Oh,
We may not agree on your methods.
coming from you, that is like... Augmented or non-augmented? Non-augmented.
Have you come to help us? It is you, again.
Tall, dark, and augmented.
Help us.
Here.
It is you, again.
Access granted.
Military-industrial friend.
Primus, is that you?
The press wants to be
You
free!
here to free us or interrogate us?
We're scared, Primus.
From state police to police state.
Anomaly access granted.
Still up there? The press wants to be free! From state police to police state. You! I knew it, man! I knew you were one of them all along!
Do I look like I'm one of them?
I can feel my hands right now, but if I could run a search for shadowy extra-government agent on the net, pretty sure it's all you.
Fair point. What happened? You pulled a Freedom of Information speech on the state police?
Ha fucking ha. They didn't wait for a speech, man. Lesson learned. Smash the state before the state smashes your nose.
Little Kay asked me to get you out.
She's the K now, man. I'm a liability to Sammy's dad.
She cares about you, Yarrick. She didn't want to leave you or Bones behind.
Always was a cool cat, man. One of the good ones. She wrote the wheels come off 16 years ago, and the conspiracies just keep checking out. Everything except the gray aliens, but who's to say that's not a metaphor?
If she wrote the book...
I don't believe in authorial intent.
I warned you about picking a fight with Picus. They've got a lot invested in protecting the message.
Would I be talking to you now if Picus had got to us? I mean, does Eliza Kazan have a sense of humor? All those bombs going off.
You don't say.
But they're trying, man. Bones heard the cops talking about
Just how many states are you an enemy of?
all the corporate ones.
You told me you were...
Because the cops burn me, man. Exposure is death. They didn't have to ask a single question.
Oral cemetery?
They didn't get a lot of mainstream air. Anyway, Little K shouldn't have sent you. Sammy's dad has to be bigger than any man or woman.
Samizdat is bigger than you now, Yarrick. The Resistance reached further than you planned.
Whoa, whoa! You know I use the term liability, real.
There's a way out of Prague for you both. The Samizdat Resistance has organized everything. We just need to keep our heads down and get to the cleaners nearby.
The cleaners? Irony. Wait, you mean going through the cops?
There's a police locker in the corner that should be stocked with uniforms. Find something that fits and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them. Good. It's time to go.
Low profile, low profile.
I'm very good at taking cover.
Helena says it's all gone wrong.
Need a stronger lead. Are you going to make the deadline?
What were you saying? Oh.
We'll be right behind you.
You're breaking curfew.
Okay, now I'm breathing.
We made it, Primus. I can't believe it. Do you think we are safe here?
We are for now, but you can't risk going back outside. There's a group organizing underground.
These men, they are part of this group?
That's right. You can trust them. Things in this city aren't...
Anything is better than being trapped.
Good luck, Aaron.
Time for Samizdat to go international.
Yes! Exit plans, man! Exit plans!
No one thought it would be like this. You're gonna need these documents where you're going.
I hear Paris is the best place to have a revolution.
No can do. I've got a...
Right, with the cardboard box company.
Watch yourself out there, Kay.
Kay? Kay is Kazdi, man. Kay is everyone. Your pa...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Miller's not here yet?
He's already left for the main hangars with McCready's team. We're supposed to rendezvous with them there. You ready to go?
Not quite. I still have a few things to take care of.
Well, let's not keep him waiting too long, huh? Get yourself sorted out?
Yeah, let's go.
Unbelievable. You told him it's a credible threat. I understand that. There are hundreds of lives at risk.
I hope you're wrong about this, Jensen.
So do I.
Fine. Have your men pull back until I can talk to him myself.
Miller out.
Change in plans. Mac, you and your team will rendezvous with our London division. Secure the perimeter until I tell you to come back in. Jensen, you and I are on the roof.
Is there a problem?
Wrap it up, gentlemen. Approaching the target building now.
Get your coat. You're gonna need it. I don't have to tell you what's happening. You know the drill. There are people down there. Radical, augmented people who've been sidelined by this world and who think the only way to stop the oppression is by tearing down everything in their way. Their grievances may be just. Maybe they should be heard. But never on these terms. The world may be going to shit, but we're here to stand against the chaos. Every one of the guests down there are counting on us to keep them safe. Let's make sure we do.
Director Miller, I'm Nathaniel Brown. Thank you for agreeing to handle this discreetly.
We didn't exactly have a choice. You threatened to invoke the Corporate Sovereignty Act.
I gave your London division a full day to sweep for explosives. They found nothing.
It's not just bombs we're concerned with.
I've also replaced all the food and beverage, brought in extra guards from Tarvis Security Services, and ordered the men to work with your team when it arrives. Trust me, I'm taking this threat very seriously.
Then why not cancel the event?
This isn't the first time extremists have threatened to tear down the Safe Harbor Initiative. Pro-AUG supporters think we're profiting from their misery, promoting more failures like Gollum City, while anti-AUG racists can't stand the thought of any augment.
The men planning to attack here tonight are no...
Is this true? How do you know it?
How does it matter? We're here because of a credible threat against you and...
These men are out to stop you. They know you've been...
It's Agent Jensen, isn't it? David...
Where are you meeting then?
In a secure conference room off the Head of our Tarvis division is Liam Slater. He's waiting for your man to join him in the Central Security Office.
Go see him, Agent, and keep MacReady and me in the loop. Mr. Brown, if you'll show me that conference room.